everyone. Karen Glasser here, and welcome to Life Uncorked. Today's segment is called Aging Like a Fine Wine, and I'm here with Sonia Lesko. She's the owner of the West Los Angeles Chefs for Seniors. Good afternoon, Sonia. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for having me, Karen. This is lovely.
I am so thrilled to have this conversation, and this is all about people, ordinary people who do extraordinary things, and you're one of them. Let's talk a
Thank
little
you.
bit about your story and then how you got to where you are today. Take us back just a little bit. How did you get here?
Well, I would like to start with I came in the United States in 1997. I am Italian and Swiss, raised in Switzerland from Italian parents. And when I came here in 1997, because I fell in love with my husband, uh, who I met in Switzerland. And so it was the Valentine's Day in 1997 when I came here. And the first thing I learned and embraced, and I was really happy about that in the United States, for me, it's been very easy to reinvent myself.
Ah, reinvention. I love that. I love that.
Reinvented myself, and I could have the opportunity to look into myself and see, okay, what do I want to do when I grow up? And I was in my 30s. And from then it's been an exploration, and I went I started, I continue actually my education, special education here in the United States, from where I left off in Switzerland. And I signed up for classes. Then I went to Cal State Northridge and I got my BA in child development. And at that time, my son was 4 years old. And a couple of years later that I graduated, I bought my son's preschool, basically the preschool where my son used to go.
Oh,
And a
wow.
little preschool in Venice, California. And I ran it for almost 10 years. And then I sold it in 2018. And I decided again to look into myself, say, now I'm a little older, but I'm still growing up what I wanted to.
Yes.
And so I wanted to put together my passion for cooking because I was raised in a family where the Italian family, where then the cooking it's important.
Right.
It's eating is important.
It brings the family together, right?
Yes,
Food on the
yes.
table.
And
Right.
so I wanted to. I always like to cook, and love making pasta from scratch. And so I wanted to do a business because now I mean, once you have your own business, start to go back working for someone else. I wanted to continue working for myself, be my own boss, and maybe having people working with me. And so when I was researching for something to do in with the cooking, and I came across to Chef for Seniors, this and the franchise opportunity. I looked at, I fill out those 3 lines of information, I
Right.
send it out, and they call me within 5 minutes.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I think they liked me, and I liked them and their purpose. And Chef for Senior being founded by the father and a son in Madison, Wisconsin.
I love this. And what my audience doesn't know is that I actually met you through Chefs for Seniors
Yes,
in researching how to make sure that my parents who are seniors get healthy, delicious meals in at their home. And a little bit about Chefs for Seniors. This is not your traditional, they send you food and it's in these little packages. How does
absolutely.
Chefs for Seniors work?
Chef for Senior does basically when I received the phone call, I set up an appointment with the potential clients, and I go to the home. I sit down with them, and I go through a questionnaire of likes and dislikes, what their goal is, what their needs are, and and then we send a chef, the
Right.
chef in the house of the seniors, so that we live independently, and
Right.
we have our own pots and pans, but we're happy to use the client's equipment if needed. The chef buy the groceries that need to execute the meal, so they don't have to worry about
Right.
buying purchasing what they need. So the chef cooks, put in containers that can be stored in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and then cleans up, which is very important. Always the client
Yes.
asks, "Does she clean up after she cooks?"
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, what I realize with my parents is, first of all, the food is delicious. There's
Thank
there's
you.
that companionship. Here's the chef that becomes your almost like a
Hmm.
family member that comes
Yeah.
in, whether it's
Yes.
once a week, every
Yes.
2 weeks. She or he are making food for the individuals in the household based upon their dietary issues.
Exactly.
Low
Yes.
salt, maybe it's kosher, maybe it's vegetarian, whatever it is, and you provide that service. And I am fascinated by this because I didn't even know this thing existed. And I'm thrilled that you did the research and found them, because this is literally a national company, right? This is
Yes,
not
it
just in
is. It
California.
is. When I bought into Chef for Seniors in it was like 2019, I was number 41 in as a franchisee, and I was only we were two in California that time. Now I think they closed the 2023 years with 95, 96
Wow.
franchises,
Right.
and we are 12 or 13 here in California. So,
That's amazing. That's an amazing growth,
mhm,
obviously. Um,
yes.
so, I have to really ask you, what drives you now in this stage of your life? I mean, you're doing Chefs for Seniors. You did your research. You started in 2019. It's 2023. You're growing. What's actually driving you? Why do you keep
It is giving back a little bit. Giving back a little because it's a service. It's something that I can help people, can provide. I've been very fortunate in my life, and so I want to do something that's as a meaning as that it's helpful. And when I purchase into the franchise and talking with the franchisors, with Nathan and Barrett Allman, sorry, and they the first impression after hang up the phone with them said, "This is a business with a heart," and that's really what I wanted.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, I always like to ask my guests this question that makes you think, and that is, how do you want to be remembered? As we travel on this journey called life, and we have kids, you have kids. How do you want to be remembered? Do you want your kids to remember you in a certain way? Maybe as they get older and they have kids themselves, the grandkids remembering you. How do you want to be remembered?
About the good smell in my kitchen.
Oh, what a wonderful answer.
That's it. If I Because that's what I remember from my childhood, images and the smell. So that to me, when I think there are some moments that are hard in life, and that I do this, and I smell my
Wow.
grandma's
Cooking.
kitchen.
Oh, I love that. I
So
love.
that's it.
So, Sonia, what's next for you? I know you're going to continue doing this. Do you have other aspirations as well?
Well, it's I've tried to grow the business much as possible, obviously, and I am part of this organization called Senior Services Foundation
Mhm.
(SSP), and we are trying to get more involved with them. And what we do, it's also provide services in general for seniors,
Mhm.
and they have in California different chapters. So I hope to be a little bit a bigger voice in that
And what
organization.
a great collaboration having
Yes,
you
yes.
with the food and the nurturing and this
Hmm.
everything. It's beautiful. For those who are watching right now, we're going to show you how you can get in touch and learn more about Chefs for Seniors /West Dash Los Angeles area. But if you don't happen to live in California, live somewhere else, all you have to do is go to Chefs for Seniors and put in your zip code, and it will show you where there is one near you. You can also
Absolutely.
follow Sonia on Instagram at Chefs for Seniors West LA. And then finally on Facebook at Chefs for Seniors West Los Angeles. Any last minute thoughts, Sonia?
Um, well, the food, it's the table. It's somehow it's connect people,
Mhm.
and that's what I really would like to do. Would like to continue to cook for the other people, especially even though chef
Right.
senior just not for the people, and with the hope that bring their family together, sharing the meals we prepared and connect people through food.
That's wonderful. Sonia, thank you so much for sharing your journey, your time, your story
Thank you.
with
Thank
all
you
of us
for
at Life
having me.
Uncorked. Thank you. And
Thank
we will
you.
see
Bye
everyone
bye.
next time. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.